paths. I help that softball organization. There's 2 girls' softball fields there, and I do the maintenance for free for them. But I said, if I'm going to do the maintenance for free on your what do you call it, the pods, could I put We Buy Houses for Cash? That's made me over 500,000 plus. This is what we put on the signs, and sometimes even bigger. You think it's bright enough? Wow. You think you can see it if you're sitting on the other team's fence over there on the other thing? Yeah. So it's really bright. I think so. So there's a lot. So I make sure everything's bright. And the girl that we have, that's our marketing major. She has a master's. She just dissects everything. You need to do this. You need to send letters to this place. You need to do this. Sending letters is great, but everybody does it. Find a niche. Softball fields. I give a lot of people my chairs that We Buy Houses for Cash, and they sit at the softball fields. It's advertising, advertising. If you don't advertise, you're not going to have a business.
Yeah.
I also, in the Grapevine Press in Rancho Cucamonga, little articles like this. I have bigger articles, things like that. These are some of the things that we send out also, our letters. But these become expensive. I mean, what is a stamp? Like $2 million to send nowadays? Well, what is a stamp nowadays? I don't even know.
They're extinct. It's a forever stamp.
They're extinct?
Stamps are extinct, so they cost more.
I bought stamps a year ago meaning to send them out, but thank goodness. I don't know how much I paid for them, but they still work.
Tape measures?
Yeah.
So
Here, I'll take that off your hand and take the tape measure.
I love
So it's just a lot of little things. It's little things of marketing. Just think, I mean, okay, so how many have business cards that flip? So after you eat, you give it to the waitress. Hey, my business card's in there. If you talk here about anybody who lives, I'll give you 500 cash. I'll give you 500. You know, if you can get me a deal and it turns out to a deal, I'll give you the money, right? Cups in gyms. We buy houses for cash, the cups, because everyone in a gym, they don't always bring their thing to drink or whatever, like, you know, their water thing, so they want cups. You don't want them from the faucet a lot of times. Cups in there. Cups at snack bars of recreation parks, of soccer fields and stuff like that, and they sell. Hey, I'll supply all your cups. You know who I am, Google me, blah, blah, blah. They have a good rapport with them. They give free cups. So now everybody at the park, if you have 500 girls playing softball, that means there's thousands of parents and aunts and uncles. Lanyards. The lanyards made me over $700,000. A lanyard.
Wow.
The lanyards. You know what lanyards are, right?
Yeah.
We have them at seminars and stuff we go to. And it says, hey, pretty much, this is me and stuff. I've been certified, and I am not, pretty much the way it says is I'm not pedophile. I can do this and help you out. I have the lanyards. I supply 200, there's 500 teams of lanyards of coaches. Now remember, that's 1,000 because there's coaches and moms and team moms, and they have to, so I supply all those lanyards.
this is all San Bernardino.
It works anywhere. It'll work anywhere. It just, don't say, what I'm saying, the reason I'm here today, because it'll work here too. You're telling me they don't play soccer out here? Or they don't play softball or baseball? Or you guys don't have gyms to give cups for? You got to think outside, and you can't drive around with We Buy Houses for Cash, maybe with a butterfly. I called you and I talked to you about the butterfly, right? So these are just little things. They do not cost a lot of money. Talk to everyone. Networking, coming here, doing things like this. I'll be going into a juice it up, and I hear, I'm losing my house. My mom's losing my house. Here's my business card. Hey, can we go see it today? I'll help you out. I do this for a living. Google me. You know, I'm Anthony Patrick, blah, 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 blah. And they'll Google me right there. I'll come up, and we'll help them out. And they don't get thrown out of their house. So if you should have your business card tattooed on your head if you have to. Not like Mike Tyson does. Also, there's another lady I believe today is going to be talking about the social media. We'll go over that right now. REI real estate, talk to realtors and stuff like that. A lot of realtors can get you deals too. But I'd like, a lot of times if a realtor brings me a deal and there's enough meat in the bone, then I'll let her sell the deal too. Because remember, Me running the construction project, I charge myself like $700 to run it because I bless other guys with money and say, hey, buy pizza today, it's Friday, hey, you guys do this, blah, blah, and my wife sells it. My wife only charges me $1,000 to sell the house.
Nice.
Yeah? Not all. Social media, 67% social media. Who has Instagram? Who has Facebook? Come on, not everyone's taking trips like that. It's like, you're taking trips, I'm going to go buy your house. Hey guys, let's rob it. That's what they do. Be careful what you guys do. Post after you get home. I'm not, you don't live in San Bernardino. And neither do I, but I'm just saying, be careful. Don't say I'm gone, unless you have an alarm. I put alarms on every house. If I have a 9-plex, every unit, which we do, has an alarm on.
Wow. And it
Every
increases
unit-
the
every
property
unit.
value too.
Huh?
So it increases
Yeah,
property
and I also put on some of my houses, I buy the ring and put the ring camera on
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
So I can make sure they're taking care of my house. Also, I have alarms. Why? Hey, contractor, you notified me you came into the property today at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, the alarm
And you left at 3. Because it goes to my wife's email or my text. And then when they set it, it comes to me. Bro, 12 days and you've only been this many hours? Don't go, and you went to lunch, a 2-hour lunch? Bro, and I'm paying you. So, you know what? Kick rocks. You'll learn. I'll give them chances. I'm not as mean as I look. Post pictures. I do that all the time. Linda knows. All my homes, stuff like that. Like the other day, we went into a house and we were cleaning in it. And we opened a drawer. It had like 200 phones and everything. And I posted, I only posted a little bit. There was phones, laptops, watches and stuff like that. I guess he forgot them, but they were like all cracked. So I was like, hey, I put on Instagram, hey, I wonder where he found these. You know he jacked them, whoever it was in the house. It was jack.com. Bottom line, love what you do and be careful what you do. I don't trust this market right now. So that's why I've been in the business for a long time. In the market, I don't see anything right now, but that's why I buy a first-time home buyer house. For the end buyer, to help them out, and if something happens, I can bless, I can bless somebody. It's about blessing other people in my business. Now my wife and I it's about my dogs. I love my dogs. Like,
No,
is my sister in my room?
I'm right here.
Okay, so I gotta say, okay, God, my wife, my sister, my dogs, and my family.
And
They don't
if your
have to-
sister wasn't here,
She
it would have
does,
been the
yeah.
dog.
But I'll tell you something.
No, it would have been the same with her or without
My
her.
sister's my
Yeah.
wife. My sister is
Yeah.
my sister
She
and
helped
my
build
wife
our
put me in place.
empire.
I'm Anthony Patrick. Not much about yeah. You're my husband and you're my brother, and I'll kick your ass to this day. That's what my sister says. So my thing is, they keep me in check to make me a good person. Because a lot of times, a lot of us that speak and do this for a living and talk and make money, I make money actually flipping homes. That's my thing. I'm actually going to be giving a bus tour out. Linda told me to bring the bus tours back. Because I actually, on my bus tours, I bring home inspectors, I bring lawyers of real estate, I bring termite, I bring escrow, I bring title, to understand what this is. I bring realtors. We show you how to use the MLS, and then how to use Redfin to come up close. Because everything's off. So I do that.
And your properties?
We go to all my properties, beginning, and so we go to like 6, 7 of my properties that I have in construction. Then we'll put teams together and play games, and like this team, what would you do here? And the closest that comes to the rehab numbers and what the house would sell wins to walk my dogs. But that's besides the point. You win something. But my thing is, I'm blessing people here today because I know it's 3 days, November 8th and 9th. Hey guys, you know what? I'm not selling you anything. You know what I'm going to sell you? I'm going to tell you how to wholesale. I'm going to show you how to get deals, tax liens and stuff like that. That's all for free. But what I want you to do is learn from me, because I want you to understand what I want. Because guess what? I want to be your end buyer. You're going to wholesale to me. I want you to wholesale to me. You can, and I'll show you, hey, $10,000 you can make, $5,000, $7,000, $15,000. You can wholesale to me. I have myself, and I'm blessed to have 2 good investors that I'll put, like I told them, their dad's payroll is $70 million. Their dad's payroll is 70 million. So they invest with me, and they're only in their 30s. They ain't going anywhere. And they keep on telling me, don't bring investors, don't bring investors. I don't, no, I'll do it. So I think I'm blessed that way, but why? Because I built credibility. I am who I am. This is who I am. I love to laugh. I love to have fun. My bus tours, they say sometimes it stays there like in Vegas, stays there because I don't talk so much. But we have fun. That's the bottom line. We have fun. If you've never flipped a home or wholesaled a deal, I advise you to come because we're not here to sell you. I want you to understand real estate is not a game. Have you ever heard the how much time, did you find out how much time? Real estate is for the big dogs. It's like Monopoly. It's for the big dogs. Well, I'm a small dog. I'm a little poodle. But I'm still going. I like base hits. I'll sell this house, make 40. I'll sell this house, I'll make 30. I'll sell this house, I'll make 25. And once in a while, like I told you, I'll make that $200,000. But it's not about that. It's about understanding this game, guys, because when I see hands there,
Time.
okay, well, you have to, I'll go here. When it comes to this game, it's not easy. Because I've made every mistake that you can think of. I've never lost money on a deal.
Tell them what you do on your.
Never.
Wow.
Oh, I'm going to go through here, get the word out in every way. I'm coming down the end. I also am a college umpire for girls fast pitch. I do umpiring. Sick. But anyways. Now, I see it, bring it. The girls love it when I do that, especially when we have fun.
Yes.
I was honored last year to do the Olympic team.
Wow.
I was like, hey, first baseman, how you doing? It's like, why are you so big and you're a woman? They're just great girls to talk to and stuff like that. So I was blessed last year. I do that. I love that. I also run 5 organizations. We'll talk about multiple streams of income.
Yes.
Don't keep your eggs in one basket. Because my mom cleaned homes. My mom took care of people. My mom worked at Hink 10. She worked at OP, and I'll never forget she worked at Hot Wheel because never mind. I had a Hot Wheel somewhere down my back.
I scored.
So here we go. Your business depends on it. Have fun. I'm going to show you a quick, okay, now I don't know why this video hasn't came up. It should be coming in right here. This house was a drug house. We bought it for 2, we're putting 40 into it, we're selling it for $315. This will cost me $500, $399 to put appliances. We'll put some nice wooden posts right here. I'm exchanging to new roof. It's going to cost me $7,000 per bid. The post costs me $3,500. We're going to electrical to move that house. It's going to cost $700.
To show you how I turned $10 business cards into 10 grand.
Don't trust contractors.
On the screen, pretty soon, show you why.
Okay?
And let me tell you, it was the best experience I've ever had.
I give out shirts to everybody. If you notice, and if you answer questions, I will give you good, nice shirts, Nike shirts,
And prizes.
and prizes and stuff like that.
Learned a lot.
I have a laptop.
Step by
I
step,
give out
we
at the
go
end.
through the buildings, they make it fun, they make it very entertaining.
It's much more than what I expected. I'm very pleased that I came.
It's an incredible event. I promise you, you'll learn so much information. It's a happy investment.
So I recommend it to anyone.
It's been a really fantastic event. I got a lot of information.
Check this out because this is the best workshop I have ever attended.
So listen, my workshop, because I feed you lunch, I feed you, some of my vendors come in, we give you breakfast, we give you lunch. You know, we're in an air conditioning place, we have fun. On Saturdays, we have a get-together, social meeting, you know, just have fun and relax, talk about it. Just talk about it. Bottom line, at the end of the day, Linda, my tickets are like $400 because you gotta remember that, the boss, everything like that. At the end of the day, I'm gonna help Linda out today. I'll go $197, and if there's 2 of you, we can do some type of deal. But at the end of the day, the price is $197 just for Linda. And like I said, it takes a lot of time and strength because I'm telling you, I'm speaking 70% of the time. 70% of the time. I'll bring guys to speak. At the end of the day, those 3 days, I'm wiped out. Because I never realized, like one of my guys is a pastor, is like, dude, when you speak those 3 days, aren't you wiped out? Because after 2 sermons on Sundays, I'm toasted until Wednesday. It's about blessing you guys and having fun. So, I'll be real quick.
The bus only holds 40 people.
Huh? Oh yeah, my bus only holds 40 people because I've done 3 buses before and got out of hand and the cops came because the people called, the neighbors called the cops and there was too many people. They thought that it was like the gang thing coming on. So we only go 40 people on a bus because it seats 50 and I need 10 of my people there on the bus because we split them in and you can talk to them and we go through everything. So it's about blessing you guys. You know, it's up to you guys. You have fun. You might say it's a 2-hour drive, but it's a 2-hour drive to be worth to understand. Like I said, we're there, we offer, it's just teaching. Because again, my goal is to wholesale any deals. God bless, guys, and have a great time.
Thank you, Anthony, very, very much. Thank you. Wonderful job.
Thank you.
I want to mention here that Anthony really is giving you an opportunity to do wholesaling. There's a lot of people in here that are new. My guess is that most are going to want to go directly, since you're here and you already know him, but we'll have meetings throughout the year as time goes on that we'll pick up local people in Santa Barbara that want to wholesale, and we will work with you, Anthony.
Yeah, definitely. You guys, like I said, I try to find a lot. I'm 20 houses out before I need to get my, no, 15? I don't know where's head when you get 15. I need 15 houses to bless some of my homeless people and the drug and rehab. So we like flipping too, but it's now we've gone to we want to help more people out to bless.
Gotcha.
So,
Excellent.
God bless
Excellent.
us.
Okay, thank you so much. So that's a great opportunity because, you know, flipping in Santa Barbara is not that easy. That's one of the reasons why I decided to go national, is because this is a tough market. You know, if there's a good deal in Santa Barbara, there's not a lot of deals, and there's a lot of realtors, and it's not that easy. It is easier when you're able to spread out and look farther, but you don't have to go drive, and you don't have to door knock. You can do it all at home from your computer with the different tools and programs that we have to get you going. If you go directly to Anthony, that's fine. Probably most of you here in this room would want to do that since you've already met him. If you want to go through me and, you know, we work together for wholesaling, we can do that. Doesn't matter to me because there's enough to go around for everybody. We're going to take a little bit of a break.
May I make a quick
Okay.
announcement? I just wanted to let everyone know that we have pens and pads in the back by the water. Guys, you should be taking notes. The information that we're sharing today, it could literally change your life and build a legacy, not only for you, but for your family. And that's what it's all about. That's why I'm in real estate, because I want my daughter to have the things that I wasn't able to have when I was growing up in a little mobile home in an impoverished, area. And, that's why I'm doing it, and I'm so thankful that because of my real estate, number one, I'm able to provide and care for my mother who has Alzheimer's, and she's living in our house. So number one, the real estate was able to help me provide for my mother. It's helping me provide for my daughter. I can't tell you how important real estate is, so everyone should be taking notes. And we're going to break right now, and that way we can get to know one another on a more intimate level. And we are also going to be having some lunch later on too, so don't go anywhere.
Excellent, thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate that. We're making it real easy for you to take notes because this is all on video. You can go back and you can look at this later on, and even I'm back there taking notes, knowing that we've got the videos, because it will, keep you thinking of what's important and say, oh yeah, I'm going to go look at that video some more in that section because I took these notes, to remind me. So take a little break. We're going to get Paul Fink in here, get him set up, and then when you're back, we will continue on.